Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the Full Throttle Performance Sim Racing Truck Series. We're here for the What Turn 480 at Pocono Raceway, folks. Here we are, season number 4, and boy, we're about to get things going. Some big changes here with Full Throttle this time, folks, this time around, and we're excited to bring all the information to you here on Rice Motorsports TV. And as always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And click that notification bell if you want to know the moment we go live. And, well, it's a beautiful night out there for racing. 79-degree air temperature, winds only 7 miles an hour. Track's a little warm at 115 degrees. And, well, I tell you, they're doing open setups starting this season, folks. The guys, they get to get their hands on those trucks and tweak them to their liking. They still have the 4 faster pairs. I'm sorry, four sets of tires, but they have no faster pairs. Playing for keeps, boys and girls. And I tell you, everybody's excited to get this one going. And of course, before we head down to the track, we want to thank our sponsors as always. That'd be McConey's Setup Shop, Salter's Appliance and Repair, Wolfpack Racing, and our broadcast sponsor, Butt Kicker. Don't forget to check out their link in the description for all their great products. Butt Kicker, feel what you've been missing. And of course, being the first race of the season, no points or anything to show you. But we're going to go ahead and head down to the track. I think we're just about. Look at that, folks. We're about ready to roll over to qualifying here. So less than about 20 seconds to go. So we will wait for the server to roll over here and see these guys come out here. And well, I know they're excited about these open setups because you can really fine tune those trucks and get them handling the right to suit your driving style. And it's really going to be interesting to see. You're still going to see the fast guys up on near the top. The cream's always going to rise to the top, regardless of the situation. But you may see some names up there that you haven't seen up there before. And now we're over into qualifying here. We'll wait for some folks to come out on track. Let's see. There's Christopher. Now this looks like a new driver, and you know what? I'm trying to Christopher. I don't know if I have his name right. We're gonna have to work on that because I didn't even catch him in the lineup there. I didn't realize that he was even in there and stuff. And he is out for his first time run. And we'll see what kind of time he gets on the board here. Oops, let's make sure we get his time up here. This should be the end of his first hot lap. We'll see if he's showing a time here. Make sure I'm on the right page. It does take a minute to get around here, though. Here we go. Coming out of turn 3 there and getting ready to complete that first hot lap. As he comes to the line here. Now, unless he touched the wall somewhere, okay, he's got a 54.992. That's 5th fastest. And he is still on it. And we'll see if he improves. He's down to 9th fastest here so far. There are a lot of times coming on the board there, and now 10th. And I wasn't able to improve his time. Let's look at some other guys out there. Robbie, he's done. Let's see, there's Adam McKinney. 8th fastest so far. Charles Jurek, one of your very strong drivers in the league, currently 6th fastest. Now, this is our spotlight driver. We're doing the RMS TV driver spotlight in this series starting this season. And tonight it will be Colin Forrester, currently showing 7th fastest there. As he goes through that tunnel turn, setting up for turn 3. Trying to improve on that 9th place position, 54.875. Let's see, does he move up? Yes, he will. How far? Up to 4th, 54.690. Good improvement there for Colin Forrester. There's Shane Wheeldon. Looks like, okay, he's got a time on the board. He's 18th fastest, 55.174. Looks like a lot of the guys are might be done. I wonder, he's got a time. He looked like he's actually going back out on the track, but we're just about, I think he's going to run out of time because we're just about at the 5-minute mark. So I think he's going to run out of time, and we're going to go ahead and pause here for our national anthem, and we'll get ready to look at the starting lineup. All right, the trucks are coming out onto the starting lineup here. You know, doing that Le Mans style lineup on pit road there, and waiting for a few more guys to come out. And as they come out, let's go ahead and take a look at your starting grid. On the pole, we have Jonathan Coombs, and then we have Nick Cannon, 2 Team Sparkle Unicorn drivers starting right up the front. Matthew Fitz is there in the 3rd spot. Then we have Colin Forrester, our spotlight driver, starting in the 4th position. Josh Carver is in the 5th spot. Then in 6th place is Robbie Bice. 7th is Cody McKinney. Charles Jurek, 8th. 9th is Ed DeBoer. 10th is Patrick Gentner. Then in 11th we have Adam McKinney. David Salter in the 12th position. The 13th we've got Christopher Quee. I'm gonna have to, somebody got to help me with that name. I have to go find that one out there. And Jason Ricketts, 14th. Stoney Benfield, 15th. Jimmy Green, 16th. In 17th, we have Matt Strayer. Shane Weldon Sr. in the 18th spot. 19th is Logan Rhodes. Michael Self rounds out the top 20. Then we have Chad Hitchcock, 21st position. Daniel Ship, 22nd. Josh Crees, I think that must be a brother or father, perhaps. We'll find that out soon enough. Stan Mayberry in that 24th position. And then starting shotgun on the field is Justin Shartney. And so that will do it for our starting lineup. Jonathan Coombs will be leading them to the green flag at the start of season 4. Making their way now through the tunnel turn. Now we do see a lot of our usual suspects up the front. Making their way out of the final turn. Pace car should be, there he goes on the pit road. And we've got a green flag, and we're racing here season 4 at Pocono. They rocket down the front stretch, heading down towards turn 1. Nick Cannon, he's trying to make that move on the high side. Trying to go for it already. Colin Forster is right behind him. And look at the gap that they've already opened up. Your pole setter Jonathan Coombs leading the rest of the field right now under heavy pressure from Matthew Fitz. He's right there, right behind the 87. Meanwhile, Cannon, he's gotten away from Forster a little bit, about 0.4 of a second. Forster was right there. And they start lap number 2. And you know that their mindset probably, not that it changed a whole lot, but the knowledge that you have zero fast repairs. I mean, it's pretty much, it's getting as close to real world racing as you can possibly get, because everybody know in the real world, hey, you bend up your truck, that's it, And only thing you can do is go in and get it fixed. If it takes a long time, it just takes a while, and nothing else you can really do about that. Forrester, he's continuing to keep it's about 0.8 ahead of Coombs there. It's pretty much locked right around 0.8 of a second. And we'll see if they are able to draft up to him. The draft does come into play here just a little bit. He's trying to hold on to your leader, Nick Cannon, who's just a hair under 0.8 ahead of him. Coombs, he's leading the rest of the party there. Look at Matthew Fitz and Cody McKinney. McKinney actually making a move on the 2 truck down on the inside, trying to see if he can get in there. He does get that 4th place for the moment from Fitz. They're side by side. They're getting ready to go to the tunnel turn. Let's see how they get through there. Now Fitz, he does get ahead of the 4 truck. They come down to your final turn. Cannon continues to lead. He's got just over a second ahead of Colin Forrester. McKinney trying to take another crack here at the 2 truck as they come down to turn 1. Everybody's pretty much single file behind them. Let's look a little further back in the field. There's David Salter running in that 9th spot, right on the tail of Charles Jurek. And Jurek himself, a lot of them are running pretty much nose to tail. Take here because they're still out there, and we just, we can't seem to hold on to the connection there. Sometimes we have these little problems with iRacing, and that seems to be what's happening, folks. So, we apologize. There's absolutely nothing we can do about that. We're going to try to see if we can establish a reconnection here. So everybody sit tight, and we're gonna see what we can do on our end to get back into the action. We will be right back. You're watching the Full Throttle Truck Series Season 4 opener here at Pocono on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Okay, we're back, and hopefully the connection will hold. And yeah, I tell you that we've had 2 or 3 good broadcasts, and that thing it cut loose on us a couple of weeks ago, and we sure hope that doesn't happen again. But we'll do what we have to do to keep the action coming to you here. Nick Cannon, he can. Okay, it looks like it kind of came back on its own there. We didn't lose the connection 100% there. Cannon still your leader. Now, Colin Forrester, he was in second. He fell behind down to fourth. And your pole sitter, Jonathan Coombs, he is now charging back to the front, and he's very close to regaining the lead once again in this race. In fact, he actually lost the lead at the green flag, and now he's moved himself right back to that number one starting position where he started. Jonathan Coombs, once again, your leader here on lap 12. There's Cody McKinney in that third position. McKinney's, he actually moved up 4 spots. Started 7th. Colin Forster right now is actually right where he started in that 4th position. And Charles Jurek, there he is. You know, we always kind of expect to see him start. And now it's been restored once again, trying to get back in there. I tell you, this is that's one thing about technology. You can have stuff working on one end, but when it goes, it's just gone. And it said that we got reconnected, but it's not picking it up, and I don't have no clue. Because we're not having any storms or anything like that in my area, so, and I've got a gigabit connection, so it's certainly not an issue of bandwidth or anything like that. So. Nothing going on our end here, but we're just going to have to go and try to see if we can restart this thing once again, folks. And so hang in there with us, and we'll be right back. And hey, you're watching the Full Throttle. We're trying to watch the Full Throttle Performance Sim Racing Truck Series 1 Turn 480, and we'll be back here in just a moment. Okay, I think we're back here. Here we go. In once again. Now on lap 17, and we're trying to get all of the data streaming back up to our live feed here. And we were talking about Colton McKinney in third. Boy, he's now up to the lead. Coombs in that second data in, we just can't hold the connection. And I mean, it's trying to hold on to it, but definitely something weird's going on. And so just don't know what the deal is, you know. Why it just will not it won't stay connected. And we're streaming pretty good here. Let me I don't want to try to read because it is now it's saying it's connected again. I don't see how that's this is just ridiculous. That this is I'm gonna have to find out why, you know, where this is coming from. You know, like I said, it's happened once before, but it's been maybe 3 weeks or so since it's happened. And you know, if something like that comes out of the blue, you just don't, you know, all you can do is just keep trying to reestablish your connection. So, yeah, let me go take another break here and see if I can get hooked back up to it. And we will be right back.
Back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison.
Well, here we go again, folks. We are back, and whether or not it's going to stay connected, I honestly don't know, folks. I cannot tell you. Can't, and we are under caution from the looks of it. Now, something happened, and of course, it happened while we weren't connected, so I don't see, my software wasn't able to catch what happened. Looks like several folks, oh boy, several folks jumped to the pits. Something happened. Let's go back here and see if we can do an instant replay or not. Now that may not work because we weren't live to catch all of the action, so we can't. There's nothing to rewind back to because it happened while we lost our connection, so it won't be there for us to actually see it. But Stanley Mayberry is your leader here at the moment, lap 23 of 80. And looks like he's getting ready to come down on pit road. Let's see, that would hand the lead to Jimmy Green. Cody McKinney, now he's been running up the front here. And there's Colin Forrester. And let's see if we can jump on board here with Colin here for a moment. Let's see if we can find him. Let's see. He's down here somewhere. There's a lot of drivers and a lot of teams as well. We got to look through them. There he is, right there. We'll move him up to the booth with us real quick here. Hey, Colin, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hey, man. Just you guys don't know this, probably not aware of it, man. We've been having some major connection issues, and I got dropped from the server like twice, and so we're just coming back now. But how's the truck handling out there with these open setups?
That first run wasn't great for me. I got the second on the first run just because I had a good restart, and then over the course of the long run just got a little too tight. So I made some adjustments, added a little more tape, added a little more spring, and should make it a little better this run, hopefully.
Boy, that must feel good to be able to make changes to a truck during the race. I know you guys are excited about these open setups.
Yeah, and made this setup by myself, so
10-4, man. Well,
seems all right so far.
Right, I'm gonna go ahead and put you back down to your. You were at Vortex Theory, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put you down there. I think you're gonna go green again. So good luck. We'll talk to you later.
All right, really appreciate it.
Okay, now. There he goes. Got him down there.
Green flag.
And we got a green flag, and he's right there in that in the top 5. And boy, everybody, keep your fingers crossed that we can keep this connection here. Racing down to turn 1. We start here at lap 25. Forrester trying to see if he can get that truck handled. Do that. I don't know why. It keeps connecting and losing it and then reconnecting. And it's acting like it's trying to go back. But, you know, every time it does this, it's right before it just loses it altogether. And I don't know. I just think that it's going to lose it again. It doesn't seem it doesn't seem
I don't
like
know.
it's not giving us any indication that it says that it's connected, but it's not giving us any indication at all. And I tell you, I just feel so bad for the league and for all you viewers out there trying to enjoy the race, and these stupid technical issues like this, when you're kind of like on the receiving end of it, and you're you just your hands are tied. You don't know, there's nothing. You're kind of powerless to do anything about it. And I just absolutely hate this. And so I can do one of two things. I'm either going to keep trying to attempt to establish this connection, or maybe I'll just put up the rebroadcast of the season finale of from the league here, because it just doesn't seem like we're getting anywhere here, and I might do that, and I don't want to. Part of me just wants to just keep. I don't like to give up. And part of me wants to reestablish this connection. You know what? We're going to give it the old college try one more time here, folks. And so just bear with me. We're going to go in here and try to reestablish this connection one more time and see what we can do. So you guys sit tight, and we shall be back. Okay, folks, we are back once again. Boy, we're just going to keep fighting this connection here. And already informed the league owner, let them know, hey, we're trying to hang in there, and with this connection, and things already dropped us a few times, and see what happens now. And looks like they're getting ready to come out of this caution here. This was, according to my data here, the second caution.
Green flag.
And we got a green flag. Jimmy Green's right there. Cody McKinney right there behind him in that second spot. Charles Jorgen has made his way up to the third position. There's Josh Carver in fourth. pole sitter Jonathan Coombs. He's right there in that 5th spot. And right behind him is our spotlight driver, Colin Forrester. Colin, he's been hanging in there within the top 5 or so, currently running in the 6th position. Let's try to look back through the field while we've got this connection here. A little further back, there's Stoney Benfield. He's running in the 12th spot. He's got Nick Cannon chasing him there. A little further on back, Michael Self running in the 15th spot. Look at this battle here between him and Daniel Ship in the 19 truck, and then Shane Wilden in the 98 there. And we have Justin Chartney there running 18th. Stanley Mayberry Jr. coming down pit road. Chad Hitchcock is moving very slowly. He's out of fuel, I guess. No, the engine's running. Not sure what's going on with Chad, but he is clearly off the pace, and he's having some problems of his own tonight in trying to get that 33 truck going. There's several folks on pit road. Robbie Bice, he's on pit road. We must have missed a big pileup. David Salter, he's on. Oh, look at the damage on the 88 truck there. He's on pit road. Matthew Fitz, he's on pit road. Let's see, Patrick Gentner, the number 43, his paint hasn't loaded yet, but he's also on pit road. And so several trucks having some problems out there tonight. There's your leader now. Cody McKinney's gone to the front. Boy, Charles Jurek, he is really making his way up through the order here. Now in that 2nd position. He's got all kinds of trucks behind him there. There's Colin Forrester now up to that 3rd position. Jonathan Coombs is right there. Now Forrester, he's got, I think that was Jimmy Green. Yeah, he moved ahead of Forrester there, took over that 3rd spot. And we're actually getting close to the halfway point here. A little further back in the field, there's Nick Cannon. He had been up the front there, and now he's back in the 9th position. Followed very closely by the 71 of Matt Strayer. Battling trying to get that 9th spot. And he just got passed by the 10 truck. And that's one of the Cuihis brothers there. I think both of them actually just going by him. And I don't believe they're on the lead lap, though. No, actually they are. That is a 4 position there. 10th, 11th, 12th. Strayer now in that 12th position. And he's only a couple of tenths of a second behind, ahead of Stoney Benfield. Oh, boy. Who was that? Oh, my goodness. And they got together. And that was Michael Self. He's got some heavy damage there on the 15 truck. It looks like, he had to tow in as well. Oh, man, that's tough luck there. Let's go back and see what happened to Stoney Benfield here if we're able to. Okay, Benfield, who was that? That was the one truck bounced off the wall and got into him there. That's Jason Ricketts. That's where that got started. And Benfield just, unfortunate casualty of that situation there. Let's take it back live here. So from our data, it's the 3rd caution. It's either the 4th caution, but we're recording it as the 3rd caution. And Cody McKinney leading them here, lap 34 caution here. Jurek right there in 2nd. Colin Forrester in that 3rd position. according to my data, they all stopped on lap 18. I guess we'll take a look and see if the leaders are they planning on coming down and changing the pit strategy and go ahead and bolt on 4 fresh tires now, fill her up with fuel, and reset that pit window once again. Because you always have you can do the math, for whatever kind of pace you've been having in the race or in practice, and you can have a plan A. Say, okay, we're gonna plan on going to such and such a lap, and but when those cautions come out, that just throws that strategy out the window, and you definitely have to have a plan B or just roll with it. And sometimes you have to start calculating on the fly here and see what's going to happen. And sometimes when they haven't had but so many laps, it'll be interesting to see if the leaders come down pit road. I see some peeling off, and looks like the top 4 are staying out. Josh Carver, he's leading the group down pit road. I'm sorry, there's Jimmy Green. But Carver's also in as well. Yeah, he was the one that was leading them down pit road. Shane Weldon, he stayed out, gained some track position. That's moving now into the top 10 there. So you can see the group of trucks that opted to stay out. And here's the interesting part about, when you have these open setups, everybody's truck is handling. It's not like a fixed setup where you just have to deal with whatever is going on with your truck. Everybody's truck can be handling different. Some handling better than others. Some guys may have the truck set up so that it's kinder on the tires and not using their tires as quickly. And this is where the benefit of the open setup will allow these guys to really alter their strategies. So this will be very interesting here. Let's see if we can find Shane here and get him up here real quick. Excuse me there, folks. And look down through the I know he's down here in Wolfpack somewhere. And see if I can find him. There he is. We'll move him up real quick here. Hey, Shane, Tony in the booth. You got a copy? Mic check. Did I get him? He might not have his mic on. Well, Shane, I'm going to put you back down to your channel because can't hear you. And so we'll go ahead and move you back down to Wolfpack there. Now, not all the drivers will will have the chat on. Now he's in the server, but he may not be able to talk. Oh boy, here's some blinking. And look, you can hear Cody McKinney. He's riding that, got that thing in neutral, just coasting along. Lights are out on the pace car, so it'll be lap 37 on the restart. And we're still inching towards only the halfway mark here. Now, these guys opted to stay out, so yeah, they're going to have to be kind of miserly with their fuel here and try to save as much as they can. Colin Forrester, let's see if he's not putting the throttle in or anything, or not putting it into neutral, that is. He also pitted on lap 18 as well. They're coming down to the final turn here, getting ready for the restart. Pace car should be getting ready to peel off any moment. There he goes.
Green, green, green.
And we got a green. We're racing once again. Across the line, lap 37. Charles Dirk trying to find a way past as they all get up to speed. Jurek on that high side taking a look. Forrester on the high side as well. That's Jonathan Coombs down on the, he was down on the inside. They're all single file once again. Coombs does step out just a little bit. There's Shane Wilden now in the 12th spot. Charles Jurek trying to hang in there with McKinney. We got Chevy leading, a Ford chasing, and then a couple more Chevys. It looks like we've got 2 Fords in the top 10, the rest Chevys and Toyotas. Let's look a little further back in the field. There's Logan Rhodes. Folks having all kinds of battles throughout the field here, folks. He's trying his best to catch Nick Cannon there for that position. And behind him, that's Josh Carver fighting, trying to get that 9th position. Well, he's in 9th right now, trying to get that 8th position from the 7 truck. Well, I know this is going to be an exciting season for the guys with these open setups. And not everybody is, even if they're a good driver, not everybody's great at building setups. And there's Chad Hitchcock. He's up in the 14th. It looks like he's on the lead lap too, so that's good to see. We saw him moving very slowly during one of those cautions. Good to see him get that 33 back up to speed, battling with Shane Wheeldon there, and who is that? Daniel Shipwreck right behind him. But he's trying to make a move on the 98 there. As they come out of the final turn. Boy, Ship, he's right there too, watching that all unfold. As they race along, let's look further up the field. There's Edwin DeBoer. He's right at the tail of the top 10 there. Jimmy Green, another fast driver. Usually see him up in the front. He's trying to get into that top 10. Now in the 11th spot. He's actually gained, he's 5 positions higher than where he started the race. The field fairly close together. Let's look a little further up the field. There's Nick Cannon. He's got Josh Carver right there behind. Well, Carver's about a little over a second behind him in the 7th position. And a little further forward, your pole sitter Jonathan Coombs in that 4th spot. He's chasing our spotlight driver Colin Forrester. Forrester maintaining that 3rd position. Now we're just past the halfway mark. We're on lap 42 of 80. So we're just past the halfway mark here as they continue to race along. Cody McKinney, he's making good time here. He's able to keeping Charles Jurek at bay for the moment anyway. Riding on board with Jurek now. Let's see what kind of speeds they're getting down the front stretch here. Well, dodging a little bit, trying to break that draft of the 24. And that might have affected his straight line speed. We saw him hit 181 there. They juke left and right there a little bit. He might have scrubbed off a little bit of speed. He might have been able to go a tick faster. Definitely trying to stay close to the bumper of the number 4. And it looks like, we're talking about folks stopped on lap 18. Everybody, the top 6 were the ones that pitted on lap 18, and then we had some other folks pit a lot later, and then you have folks like in 8th place, Christopher Quees. Like I said, I'll find out how to pronounce his name there. And some other folks like Logan Rhodes, Adam McKinney, they also stopped on lap 18. They're a little bit further down, running 11th and 12th respectively. So they know they're definitely on a different pit cycle now than the rest of the field. And, that obviously could have implications if they were to stay green the rest of the race. Let's look a little further back. There's Daniel Shipp in the 15th position. He's about a little over a second behind Hitchcock, but he's 6 seconds ahead of Chartney there. Justin Chartney. He's running in that 16th position. Five trucks on pit road, having work done. Of course, out now Benfield, Stoney Benfield has put it behind, showing that he's. I thought it showed him putting it behind. Yeah, it's showing him as out. The 75 truck. Jason Ricketts is out. Michael Self is retired. And look who has moved into the lead here. Charles Jurek finally getting around Cody McKinney. Boy, he got around him and got on down the road too. 1.5, almost 1.8 seconds. Your pole sitter, Jonathan Coombs, right there, also got past the Ford truck. I mean, who knows? It could be a thing where Kenny's tires are just starting to fall off now, losing a little bit of performance. Colin Forrester, spotlight driver of the evening, is in that 4th spot. He was 3rd. And I believe, when Jurek started, well, Jurek, he was already up there. Oh, it looked like he was real close to tapping that wall that time. Still having a pretty darn good night so far. Been running in the top 5 for a while now. Let's look a little further back. There's Ed DeBoer in the 8th spot. Josh Carver. These guys are spread out a bit here. You can see how spread out they are. There's Adam McKinney there in the 13 truck. He's got Logan Rhodes right behind him. So now things have settled down just a little bit. Drivers now getting in a serious rhythm here, and see what they can do as far as you know, what kind of pace can they maintain. Oh, and looks like McKinney gets into the wall coming off of turn 3. Boy, that's going to open the door for Rhodes, and he looked like he's just going to drive right on by. Yeah, he did. He tagged the wall pretty good, and he's in a little trouble there now, Adam McKinney, because now he's got Chad Hitchcock coming up behind him. He may actually be off of that truck may be damaged, you know, both aerodynamically and you know, maybe affecting his handling as well. Charles Jurek, meanwhile, up the front, he's over 2.5 seconds ahead of Coombs, so he's definitely pulling away. Hitchcock able to take advantage of the damage by the 13. He moves into that 12th spot. As he crosses the line, it's lap 49 for him. So now they're starting to get down to the nitty-gritty here, folks. There'll be less than 30 laps to go here in a moment. There's your leader, Charles Jurek. Just came out of the tunnel turn there. And you got to wonder also, man, he's part of Wolfpack Sim Racing, but is he now that it's open setup, are the teams sharing information on how to get the most out of the truck, or try to helping each other with their setups, or is it every man for himself? And we'll ask that question later on and kind of get an idea of how that's working out, because you want your team to do good as well. Now, if you look at the timing tower there, the teams are color-coded. Now, Jurek, he's the only Wolfpack guy, wow, even in the top 10 at all. Now, Jonathan Coombs starting second. He's a Team Sparkle Unicorn. Cody McKinney, he's actually, I believe he's just he's not with a team as far as I know. And so we don't have him listed with a team at all. Colin Forrester, now he's the driver's spotlight, but I believe he might be with Vortex Theory. I'm not 100% sure what I think he is. And here he comes down pit road now. Now they had these cautions, and they still only have 4 sets of tires to work with. The set they started and 3 more sets of tires. So they couldn't just dive in anytime they wanted to and just get tires. Let's see if he gets tires this time. Yeah, look like the right sides are going on. Looks like there was Josh Carver pulling up right behind him. And he's down and away. He'll exit pit road in the 14th position. He's not quite at the tail end of the lead lap. He's coming out of the turn 2 there. Or turn 1, I guess you could say. The leader not too far behind. There he is. And there's Charles Jurek now heading down towards the tunnel turn. There's McKinney making his way down pit road. Saw him tag the wall there. Started losing a few positions. Hitchcock was one that got past him as well. And right now he's the only other truck that has still been competing that is down on pit road now. Actually, I think Justin Chartney. He might be actually have been there for a while. Looking at the damage on that 80 truck. Here comes your leader, Charles Jurek. He'll hand over the lead. Jonathan Coombs moves into the lead position. And you saw where McKinney had pitted a couple of laps ago, and now he's back up to the second position. Jurek making his way off. Actually, no, he's just getting to his pit box. He's on his way out. There's Christopher Quees in that fourth position. More guys on pit road. Jurek, he's just leaving. Justin Chartney making his way out of the pits. He was the truck we saw in there, and so he might have been in there for a while. I wonder if he was just finishing up some damages. There's Coombs making his way down pit road. Both Josh and Christopher Crees making their way down. Nick Cannon also on pit road. Boy, you're seeing a lot of guys scrape these walls out here. Cody McKinney once again is your leader. Ed DeBoer is a bit further back. He's over 6 seconds back in that second spot. Jimmy Green's third. Chad Hitchcock now up to the fourth position. Now Hitchcock, he pitted on 34, so it was like 20 laps ago, and wonder when you would think he'll probably be pitting again before too long. Logan Rhodes is behind him in the fifth spot. Daniel Shipp is running sixth. Let's see, DeBoer, he's making his way down pit road. Colin Forrester now in that seventh position. And boy, he's got Charles Jurek right behind him. Forrester, he pitted on lap 50. Jurek pitted on lap 52. So his tires are only 2 laps fresher. Let's see if he can do something with the 94 here and get that 7th place position from him as they rocket down towards turn 1. Forrester trying to hold on and he's not quite past him just yet, folks. Boy, they're drag racing down to turn 3 here. I think Jurek has the better line going into the turn, though. But he will be scrubbing off more speed. Can Forrester stay with him? It looks like he is. That was actually the tunnel turn, I'm sorry. And they're making their way now down to the final turn. Colin Forrester trying to hang in there with him. Starting to lose a little bit of ground as they come off of the final turn onto the front stretch. Let's see. There's Daniel Shipp just finishing his work on pit road. 24 laps remaining here, folks. Cody McKinney is your leader. And boy, he's got a whopping 9-second lead over Jimmy Green. Logan Rhodes running in that third spot. There's still quite a few trucks on the lead lap here. Looks like we've got 14 trucks on the lead lap. That will put Shane Wheeldon Sr. He's in the lucky dog position there. Matter of fact, he actually just went a lap down. Trying to get back now. Now he's on the tail end of the lead lap. No, Shane, he pitted on lap 50. Your leader, McKinney, this can't be right. This is saying he only pitted on lap 18. That he hasn't been in at all. He's only been in, showing had been in one time. Him, Jimmy Green, and Logan Rhodes, according to my timing and scoring software, have only been in the pits once. Man, either they're getting some fantastic fuel mileage, or my timing and scoring is off. But that may be the case, though. I know we followed him into the pits one time, but not really sure, if he came in one of those other times when we had a caution or stayed out to gain track position. Now here he comes. Either I've had enough, or that's all the truck can do right now. We need some more fuel and get some fresh tires on that thing. With 22 to go, I'm thinking he'll probably go ahead and, if he has tires left, he'll probably go ahead and put them on here. Let's see what happens. Long track. You're starting at the front of the field. Man, you got a long ways to go. I believe he qualified around 7th. And this is quite possibly his second set of tires that he's used. Who knows, it could be his third and final set. And of course, he's going to cycle around again. Right now, showing a lot of the lead cars are going by. Now in the 10th position, he's not on the tail end of the lead lap, but he's one of maybe 6 or 7 trucks that are definitely towards the back end. Pocono is such a big track that you can come in and pit and not necessarily lose a lap, really, because it takes a while. But it depends on where your pit box. If it's somewhere right in the middle, you probably got the best of both worlds. You don't have to spend an eternity, creeping all the way down that long pit road and get to your box and get on out. I mean, it's the same amount of distance, depending on where you stop, but it just seems like it's longer when you have to drive all the way down that pit box before you, or drive all the way down pit road before you get to your pit box. Jimmy Green, your current leader. There's Charles Jurek in the second position. He's 14 seconds back from the leader, 10 back from, that's actually, he's, Daniel Shipp is 10 seconds ahead of him, and then Green is 10 seconds ahead of Shipp. So, he's definitely back there a ways. There's your pole setter. He's battling with Colin Forrester there. Forrester trying to hang on to that third spot. Jonathan Coombs, your pole setter, trying to get it from the 94 truck. And looks like he will as they go into turn 1. And they're spaced out just a little bit there. Forrester did lose a bit of ground. Let's look a little further back. There's Cody McKinney. He was leading. And, of course, lost a lot of ground when he came in and pit. Now, there's 19 laps to go. And I'm kind of thinking Jimmy Green, Charles Jurek. Charles Jurek, I don't know. He pitted on lap 52. So, can he go the distance? Not. I almost don't think so. And your leader, Jimmy Green, he last pitted on lap 34, so he's going to have to stop again. These guys enjoying being out front as long as they can. Of course, each of them, as they cross the finish line for the first time in the lead, I'm pretty sure they all got bonus points for leading a lap, so that's mission accomplished right there. as far as getting maximum points on the day, regardless of wherever you finish. If you get something like either the fastest lap, if you were to get fastest lap and the bonus point for getting the pole, then yeah, you got maximum points for the day. So even if you finished 5th or 15th, having those bonus points will always, they'll help any situation. Because there's a long way to go. I believe there is, it's like 14 or maybe 16 rounds to this season. Green just patiently going along here, doing his thing. And of course, he probably knows that he's going to have to pit, and man, that can be a frustrating thing, knowing that you're clearly out front, and really into the gap now is 3 seconds ahead of Jurek there. Spotlight driver Colin Forster comfortably in that 4th spot. Coombs is 4 seconds ahead. Cannon 7 seconds behind. Further back, Nick Cannon. Oh, there he goes. He knew it was only a matter of time, folks. Jimmy Green now into pit road there, and that hands the lead to Charles Jurek, who last pitted on lap 52. Now, does he have the fuel to make it to the end of the race? If he doesn't, hey, pole sitter Jonathan Coombs is not too far behind. In fact, he's about 10 seconds back from your leader. Any pit stop would definitely move him either to the front or move him up the order, wherever it is he would be. Green making his way off of pit road. And where's your leader at? He's down there just coming out of the final turn. It may be a situation where he already knows that he's going to have to pit, and trying to save fuel, just won't be feasible because of the few amount of laps remaining. Kenny now in that 7th position. I think that's Ed DeBoer right in front of him there. Looks like a little bit further back in the field. Chad Hitchcock now up into the top 10 there. But he's kind of like Charles Jurek. He pitted a lap, let's see. He pitted 2 laps after Jurek did the last time it came in. Chad pitting on lap 54. But unfortunately, I don't think that's just a little bit outside of the window for him to make it to the checkered flag. Let's see, we got a message from somebody here. Let's see who this is. Oh, this is one of the new drivers here. I think he's Kiwi. It's pronounced Kiwi. Kiwi. Okay. And that's and they're brothers, Chris and Josh. And that's from Michael Self. I think Michael, he did get knocked out of the race. So yeah, thanks Mike for the message there. The Kiwi brothers, Chris and Josh. So now we know that there's Josh Kiwi in the 4th position. And his brother wasn't that far behind either. There's Christopher. Hey Michael, come on up in the booth, man. If you're done for the race, come on up here with me. I'm not sure if he's still in the server or not. Let's see. Because I could easily share my screen with him here. But I have to try to see if I can find him though. And I don't. He might have left the server. Well, he might come back in. We'll see. But anyway, Charles Jurek continues to lead. Now 12 laps remaining. Starting to run a little bit of lap traffic. He just passed Daniel Ship. And already passed both Ship and Rhodes. They're running 14th, 15th. Shane Wheeldon is just under 8 seconds down the road. And I don't know, can he make it to the end? That would definitely be interesting to see. Now 11 laps we're going. I sent a message to Michael, see if he gets that. Oh boy. That is good. Here we go, folks. Caution here with 10 laps remaining. Oh my goodness. Here we go. And it's unfortunately it's one of the Kiwi brothers. I think it might have been. Oh, look at Josh Kiwi up on his side. Oh man. Let's go back and see what happened to the 7 truck there. I'm sorry, the 10 truck. Did he just get loose? Let's see. He's coming. And who is that? That's McKinney right behind. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. He got it. Super airborne. Wow. Yeah, that'll do it. I think McKinney might have had a really big run on him there. Let's go and let's slow that thing down here and see, where's McKinney at? And he is in the 4. There he is right there. We're going his nose. He might have closed in on him like really quick. And I'm trying to think where this is. Is this the tunnel turn? Yeah. And that's what it was. And he closed at such a quick rate. He's trying to go to the outside, but looks like did he clip him? Yeah. Yeah, he got him and turned him into the wall there. I think he was going to try to see if he could get past the 10. Oh, no, and he also collects that, what was that, the 20? I think he collected the 20 as well. And, oh, my goodness. Oh, no, that wasn't whoever the other truck was, that wasn't the 20. The 20 just scooted on by Nick Cannon. And, boy, I tell you, it can happen that quickly, folks. And, boy, is this going to change everything. Charles Jurek, Jonathan Coombs, all these guys now are going to come in, get their fresh tires. And it's going to be less than 8 laps to go. Oh, boy. Man. Let's try to check in with our spotlight driver here, Colin Forrester. And boy, this could be a gift here, that's for sure. Let's see if we can find him real quick here. I think he was up near the top. Where is he? Actually, he wasn't up at the top. His team's down here. Yeah, he's Vortex Theory. Let's move him up here to the booth real quick. Hey, Colin, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Boy, I tell you, that was kind of a gift there. That caution, huh?
Yeah, definitely. I think I've made the truck worse over the race, so
Oh,
it was really bad there that run. I made some more adjustments there. Hopefully it fixes it. But I was just cruising there, just ready for this race to be over. Now I got a shot. So
Yeah, there you go.
all I can ask for is a shot to win.
I tell you, is it one to go already? You're gonna have another pace lap.
No, it's 2 to green.
Okay,
yeah, we're
yeah.
gonna have another pace.
Well, I tell you, I mean, it's not like you've never run open setup before, but now you can really start to really learn how to deal with these trucks under race conditions in the league. And this is, like I said, only the first race of the season, but I'm sure you'll still be learning a lot as you go along here.
Yeah, definitely. I yesterday I ran probably about an hour of practice, and it felt good, really good. Felt a lot looser than it was, and just now it's super tight on me. So I'm not sure if it was different track conditions. That's what I'm guessing it was. It's just too tight for me now. So it's pretty good on the short run. So or I have a shortish run. So hopefully I can make something happen.
Absolutely, and because I think you're still in the third position there, and been hanging up and through that. You might end up on the podium before it's all over, and maybe even in the win. But yeah, man, having a good night out there, even having those the truck being loose or tight. But yeah, good job though. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to you doing the broadcast. As always, a great job. Shout out to everyone in the league for having me. Open setups are new for me, but I'll try and get better, and hopefully we can do good next week.
10-4, man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put you back down to your channel, and good luck. And well, maybe we'll be seeing you in victory lane with some folks.
Hopefully.
All right, then we'll talk to you later.
All right. Yep.
Okay, Colin Forrester, our driver, our spotlight driver of the evening. You know, despite the handling issues, he's still dealing with it pretty good, knock on wood. And him and so many other drivers are probably licking their chops like, man, boy, did I need that caution. You know how they say sometimes you have to be careful what you wish for, because when you wish for a caution, you might end up being involved in the caution. But there's Josh Carver right behind him. They're getting those tires, trying to get some heat in those tires, getting ready to get this show on the road once again. Charles Jurek will be leading them. Pace car is getting ready to come off. There he goes. I think the leader controls the restart. There we go. As they come to the line, it'll be 7 laps to go. Pole sitters right there. Jonathan Coombs Forrester right down on the inside behind Charles Jurek. Nick Cannon also up at the front. Right, he was up there at the beginning as well, folks. This is almost like the start of the race all over again, despite everything we've had going on, connection issues, everything else. Jurek, he's letting those guys battle it out. Man, they're 3 abreast going down towards the tunnel turn. Josh Carver, he's got a nose ahead of Coombs. He's going to scoot through there. Boy, they get close. Oh, no.
Caution, yellow flag.
And I think, oh, my goodness, one of the Kiwi brothers, oh, there's a 7. And I think Colin Forrester, he got caught up in that. Oh, my goodness. He's still rolling, though. Now he's down to the 10th spot. Oh, man. They were getting super racy. I mean, they were like 3 abreast or so. Let's go back and see what happened to Colin there. We'll slow it down. They're going down in, I think that's turn 1 there. And okay, somebody was already getting loose there. That was the 7. Yeah, he got loose and just body slammed the 94. And, he's about to collect. Who is that he's about to collect? Can't see who it is. The 33 Hitchcock. And, he might have been okay if he didn't get T-boned by the 33. I mean, he was going to still back into the wall there and stuff, but that just added to it. And I don't know. I think these trucks can be a little fragile when they start taking on some damage. But, oh, man, that's a tough break for Colin. But like we were speaking a few moments ago, I'm sure he's learning a lot on these setups. Charles Jurek, he of course he was ahead of all of that. He wasn't affected by that. Josh Carver made it through that as well. There's your pole sitter, Jonathan Coombs. He's there. Nick Cannon. All these guys were right there at the beginning. And looks like everybody's going to stay out, of course. Unless you absolutely have to pit. And there's Forrester. He's making his way down with several other folks. And the damage that he has, hopefully it's not mandatory damage. It's just optional. And that way he can stay in as long as he wants and get as much of it fixed as possible, being as they have no more fast repairs. And there's a two truck right in front of him, Matthew Fitz. His truck's not quite as damaged. And that's probably what Colin's doing there. He's just sitting there. He's going to probably sit there as long as he can stand it. And because you see how long it takes for a caution lap to go here. That's one thing about a track like Pocono. If you have to get some repair work done on your vehicle, you're definitely going to have some time to do it here at Pocono. If it's not too severe, I mean, even if it's a little lengthy, you're still going to be able to get a good portion of it done. He probably won't get all of it done, but I know he'll probably stay as long as he can go, because they'll probably get the one to go next time around. So he'll probably be staying on pit road as much as he possibly can, and get as much of that truck fixed as possible, because that hopefully maybe the pit crew can knock out that back spoiler, because that may be more of an anchor than right now, because a little bit of aerodynamics does come into play here at Pocono. You definitely can draft up to somebody. You can see the leaders coming out of the final turn, and they're making their way down towards the start-finish line. He's probably holding it as long as he possibly can, and unless it's mandatory repairs, we'll see if he fires that thing up and gets out of there. Yep. Is he going to get out in time? He may not be able to, folks. Oh, my goodness. I think it. Oh, there he goes. Is he going to get out in time? Boy, that's going to be close. Did he get out? I guess he got out before the pit exit closed, or did he? Let's see. There he is. Oh, yeah, okay. He ended up losing. I think he ended up losing a lap. Yeah, he ended up losing a lap, unfortunately. So he definitely tried, but just not a whole lot he can do. And, that truck might not even be in the best of shape. I think what he had to do, he probably had to slow down and let the rest of the field go by. But I tell you, if now he got hit on the side, and of course he backed it into the wall. If he doesn't have engine damage, he may be able to keep up with him. But if that engine is off at all, you'll know it the minute they take the green flag. Tough break there for Colin Forrester. And lights are out on the pace car, so it'll be 3 to go here when we get around. They're making their way to just come out of the tunnel turn there. Charles Jurek, Joshua Carver, Jonathan Coombs, Nick Cannon, and Jimmy Green, your top 5. Boy, are those 5 going to make it to the finish line? 'Cause I think they're getting ready to go at it here, folks. Pace car about to shoot down on the pit road. There he goes. Hang on, folks. Here we go.
Green, green, green.
We're going once again across the line. 3 laps remaining. Josh Carver is all over the 24. Charles Jurek. He's not wasting any time right now. And there goes Carver trying to make that move on the inside. They've all got fresh tires. Oh man, that was close. He was able to tuck in behind them. Jonathan Coombs down on the inside. He's got Jimmy Green behind him. And they go flying through that tunnel turn. He's got a little bit of a gap between him and DeBoer and Nick Cannon and the company back there. And look at the 2 leaders. Have they, Charles Jurek. Now it's 2 to go. He's definitely got ahead of Carver now, almost 0.3 of a second. Carver now about to come under pressure from Jimmy Green. They'll be getting the white flag next time around. Jonathan Coombs there in that 4th position. Nick Cannon's not too far behind either. Not quite close enough to really get in the mix up there, I don't believe. Charles Jurek, he's got I would look like that's a pretty comfortable gap to me as they go through the tunnel turn. Josh Carver, not too bad in that 2nd spot. Boy, these guys right behind him, though, they are closing in as they come out of the final turn. Oh, somebody got into the wall. I think it was Jimmy Green. Might have been Carver as well. White flags in the air for Charles Jurek. He's just got to hang on for one more lap. Oh, he's got to, man, he's almost 3/4 of a second ahead of the rest of the field. Jonathan Coombs now is broken out into that 2nd position. He's got a nice gap over Josh Carver. Now it's Nick Cannon and Jimmy Green battling for that 4th position. Logan Rhodes, he's back there in the 6th, 7th place. Christopher Kiwi. They're all a little spaced out back there, but there's Charles Jurek and making his way down to the final turn. Pole sitter Jonathan Coombs, he's trying to close in there, one last gasp, trying to get closer to the 24. It's not going to be enough. And for the first time in season number 4, Charles Jurek will take the top step and be your winner here tonight at Pocono. Boy, nothing like a little bit of excitement in your season opener. And how about that, folks? Even the internet managed to hang on. I'm sure glad it did, though. We sure didn't want to miss that finish. Charles Jurek, Jonathan Coombs, pole setter managed to, he only ended up losing 1 spot. The most important one, but still it was only 1. Josh Carver came across the line in the 3rd position. But Charles Jurek starting season number 4 off in good shape here with a victory here at Pocono. Still looking for that turn 4. And of course, you know it's time to burn those good years down a little bit. We'll go ahead and get the guys up to victory circle here. Let's get Jurek, Coombs, and Carver up there. We got to find them here. There's Charles. We'll move him on up. And let's see. Jonathan Coombs and Josh Carver. Are they up there already? Let's see. Yeah, Carver, he's there looking for Jonathan Coombs. and he might be coming along here because some guys, like I said, they'll hop out during the race. I think they're all there. Let's head on down there.
Man, you slammed that wall.
Hey, guys. Okay, folks, we're live in Victory Lane here with your top three. Charles Jurek, Jonathan Coombs, and Josh Carver. Hey, Charles, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Tony.
Hey, man, starting season 4 off in good shape, man. Congratulations on the victory.
Thanks. I think I was here last season at the start of the season.
And this time with the open setup, man, how different does it feel?
Well, in practice, I had to increase my both right side tires to 45.5, and over the course of a run, it would tighten up, and it seemed like it was much faster.
10-4, man. So I guess it'll definitely be a season of learning. Have you done a lot of open setup racing?
I've done a handful, but not a whole lot. So,
well, I'm sure it'll be an interesting season for all you guys, and it probably feels good to be able to get out there and tweak that setup during a race, because sometimes you've probably been in. How many times you've probably been thinking to yourself, "Oh man, if I could just do this or just do that." And now you will have the opportunity. But yeah, congrats again. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Robbie for painting this awesome truck. He updated it a little bit.
10-4, yep. Yeah, looking good there. And well, congratulations again, and we'll see what happens next week, and we'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks, Tony.
Hey, Jonathan, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, I tell you, well, you got the pole, and you managed to at least get back to almost where you started, man, with good effort. And congratulations on that second place finish. So you're getting off to a good start here.
I'll take it. I really wanted to win that thing. It's kind of my second or third race ever of doing open sets, so I was kind of learning how to tweak it. I was literally on my phone looking at like the pit stop cheat sheet, just figuring out what to do, and I went the wrong way the first time, and finally started working on it throughout the race, and I was getting quicker and quicker, and yeah, it was fun though. I'm used to setting up dirt cars, not these NASCAR stuff, but we're getting it. But fun race. Definitely happy to have open setups. It spread us out a lot more, and what we have 3 cautions. That's so much better than I thought it was going to go.
Now, how do you guys now? It's open setup, and of course you still have teammates. Are you guys collaborating, or is it kind of every man for himself? Because everybody has their own style, and or are you kind of helping each other? Because I guess you're still doing the team competition as well, right?
Yeah, so Fitz and I worked on a setup a little bit during the week, and then I was at work, so he was still tweaking with it, and then Nick jumped in and tweaked with it, so he built kind of a baseline for us, and then we just kind of went from there, and then everyone just kind of set it up, their wheel offset, all that kind of fun stuff, and I did a little bit of tire pressure adjustment to get it to where I liked it, but yeah, at least he's building us bases, so we can go off that, and obviously it was a good one, especially qualifying trim. We took 1 through 3, which I was really proud of. I did not see that coming. I thought Colin was going to come in there and kick our ass by half a second, and hell, he still almost beat us anyway until he got wrecked. But no, fun race, good start to the season. I'll take second, and Team Sparkle Unicorn, we're coming in hot this year.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Hey, Josh, you got a copy there.
What's going on, Tony?
Hey, man, I tell you, how you liking this open setup, man? Got you yourself a third place.
I love it, man. I love it. I was trying to be real easy at the beginning there. I was letting people go by, trying to save tires. I had my truck tweaked for a short run. We got to caution there at the end. I cranked up 3 clicks on the right rear spring, and I'm telling you, that thing, I was giving it all she had.
Yeah, I tell you, man, there's going to be some exciting racing this season, and I know you guys are got to be really excited to have this open setup, man. And
oh yeah,
and being as like so many folks are on a team anyway, so it's not like you're necessarily out there by yourself trying to figure it out.
No. We did a lot of work with Rev this week, and we put a lot of practice time in this week on this track, so it's good to see it pay off. Me 3rd, Jimmy 4th, Scrappy was 6th. It was a good run there.
Yeah, it'll be good to keep an eye on the team competition, and see how you guys do as a team, because that'll be a good reflection on your efforts as well. Of course, you got to have that racing luck too. You can have a good setup, but You got to have that racing luck as well. But anybody
Well,
else you
we
want
had
to?
4 guys in the top 10, so it has to be a shout out to Rev Racing. That was a good show by the guys tonight, and
Yep.
I want to thank Full Throttle for putting us off. They do a hell of a job, and I'm thankful to be part of this league.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations again, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir, Tony. Have a good one, brother.
All right, now see you. Okay, folks. Boy, I tell you, was that exciting or what? And so I tell you, that was some absolutely great racing there. And man, I'm so glad that we were able to get all of that in there and not lose the end of it. And let's go ahead and take a look at your final results here. Charles Jurek is your winner. Jonathan Coombs second. Josh Carver third. Jimmy Green fourth. Nick Cannon fifth. Logan Rhodes sixth. Christopher Kiwi seventh. Adam McKinney eighth. Shane Wilden Jr. finished ninth. Ed DeBoer rounds out your top 10. Then we have Daniel Shipp 11th. Colin Forrester, he finished in the 12th spot. Justin Chartney 13th. 14th, Stan Mayberry. Chad Hitchcock 15th. Cody McKinney 16th. Josh Kiwi 17th. David Salter finished in the 18th position. Then we have 19th, Matthew Fitz. Stoney Benfield 20th. Matt Strayer 21st. Michael Self 22nd. Robbie Bice 23rd. 24th is Patrick Gentner. Jason Ricketts in the final in 25th position. And as always, we thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. And boy, what a wonderful start to the season. And we're going to have a lot more racing action to go. And can't wait to get there. So for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.